So the need is very great. Every day women are looking for abortions. And since returning Roe versus Wade, each state now determines its legality. And Florida ranks number 3 in the nation, with 11,000 plus abortions annually in Orlando alone. With abortion in Florida being legal through 15 weeks of pregnancy, our laws are more liberal than any other southern state, inviting abortion tourism. Now we're an abortion tourism state. Orlando, an abortion destination, is home to 4 abortion clinics. Today, these men and women need hope. Today, they need you. Help love live here by giving a Choices friend the partnership that we need. We celebrate all that God has done this year with the overturning of this. But did you know that this state remains legally? 80% of abortions are still happening. It also means that abortion tourism from other states is on the rise, as well as at-home chemical abortions. Now you can go home in the comfort of your home and abort your own child alone. Amidst these lies of abortion in this industry, every day 40 babies are being aborted. And the lives of women and men and families are changed forever through the devastation of abortion. It deserves our attention. It deserves our prayer and our focus. It's time for God's people to take a bold stand. So what can we do? It's time to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly. It's time to join the movement. There's one simple thing every person in your church or business or small group of friends can do to make a difference of life right now. Everyone can do something, and it's simple as walking and asking your friends and family to sponsor you. It's that simple. Every day, Choices Women's Clinic sees women and men who are determined to abort. We empower these women and men to make healthy life choices through education, medical services, and ongoing support. Thanks to you and successful Walk for Life. It takes money, people. To do all of this, it takes money. So to do the kingdom's work, we need to be diligent in putting him first and doing whatever we need to do to get the resources to make this happen. I am one of the volunteers. I am one of the advocates at the Women's Choices Clinic. And I'm also the team champion for this church. I go once a week, every week, to volunteer my time to listen to these women who come in wanting an abortion, who are hopeless, who are scared, who have been sold a lie that abortion is the only choice they have. And I get to minister to them. I get to share the gospel. I get to love them. I get to love them unconditionally, not let them feel judged, but show them the love of Jesus. And through prayer, God moves. We can't move. We can't make anyone do anything we want. But through prayer and love, we can move mountains. That's why we need your help. That's why we need everyone to be on board with us. This is so important because we are shedding too much blood. And that blood's going to be on our hands. So we need to do whatever it takes to make sure that these men and women can continue to have that help that they need. Right now we have 2 clinics that are paid for debt-free because of your sponsorship, because of your support. And we just closed on a new property, and we are going to building a 3rd clinic in Kissimmee. And that's why we're trying to raise $500,000, because it takes money. We need to remodel that place. We need to, not remodel, but we need to build that facility and be able to have the funds to make it look like a state-of-the-art clinic. We don't do this half-heartedly. These women get the best. We have state-of-the-art clinics, and if you'd like a tour, I'll be glad to take you on a tour. You can come and visit me any day on a Monday. I'm there from 9 to 12. And I can give you a tour. You can see everything that we have to offer. We have free classes that we offer the men and women. These support classes help them to be parents, help them to make good life choices. They help them to heal many men and women who have gone through the experience of abortion. it's not only women, it's men too. They need healing. They have a lot that they go through that it affects their whole entire life because of the decision that they made or the decision that a woman made for them and they didn't have a choice. So we have those classes that we give. We do baby showers for the women who can't afford to have a baby shower or their family is not supportive. We love on them. We give them baby showers, make sure that the baby has everything that the baby needs. We also do, we allow them to go shopping. We have a boutique that we have all brand new clothing, diapers, wipes, everything that you need to start a family. So we'd love to have you come visit sometime, and we want you to know that every woman that comes through there is heard. We hear them. And we want them to know that they are not alone. We want them to know that they can go through this with the love that we provide and with the love of Jesus. Many professions of Christ come through that clinic. We save them spiritually, emotionally, physically. And we also do ultrasounds, free testing, free pregnancy testing, free STD testing, and we do free ultrasounds. Depending on the viability of their pregnancy, how far along they are, the nurses decide whether they should have an ultrasound or not. We allow them to know the laws that there are, the rights that they have here in this state, because many times they're sold lies that they have to rush and get an abortion right away, because if not, they're not going to be able to get it. So all that education comes through this clinic. It's very important. You know, the devil is working really hard to take the lives of the unborn, and abortion clinics are all over Florida. So we want to be able to have as many pregnancy clinics as there are abortion clinics to give those women the opportunity to choose life, to know that there is other choices. We are connected with adoption agencies. If they're interested in wanting to put a child up for adoption, there's many different organizations that are connected with us so that we can give them many different options. And every one of our clinics are usually a mile from Planned Parenthood. Because Planned Parenthood is in every corner, we want to make sure that they have that choice to come to a safe place and receive healing. Choices Women's Clinic empowers abortion, determined women and men for unplanned pregnancies to make healthy choices through all of these things. And we also have our women's groups that volunteer. You can volunteer if you'd like to volunteer. We need volunteers all the time. There's people who volunteer doing the groundskeeping. There's people who volunteer sending out all the mailing that we have to do. There's people that volunteer when we have a benefit dinner or a latte for life, or we have the walk for life. We always need volunteers. And this church has volunteered a lot. A lot of our women, we thank Jesus for their hearts and for their time that they've given to volunteer. And you get to meet other women as you volunteer. And men, you can volunteer too. You can stuff envelopes. So we'd love you to volunteer with us too. But our Walk for Life is coming up soon. And I have a co-team captain here, the pastor's wife, Christine. She is awesome. She loves life. She used to be one of the advocates with me, and we used to tag team. She would take care of my grandkids to make sure that I was able to go and advocate, and I would take care of her babies to make sure she can go and advocate. So now she's going to let us know how you can be part of it.
Awesome. Thanks, Liz. Give our church champion a clap. I'm only her co-captain because there's a captain and she's the best. So I wouldn't do this, I don't think, if she wasn't the captain. So we want you to be a part of the Covenant Fusion Church team. And you'll see a slide up there. You'll see Liz with Jonathan. The first thing you get when you raise your first $200 is you get one of these awesome t-shirts. Like Pastor forgot what it said this morning. And yep, it has the Walk for Life on the back. And Pastor Warren might have worn it willingly, but I don't know about Pastor Street. I think he was forced into it by somebody that he's married to. But if you'd like one of these awesome t-shirts, and there are so many other incentives. The $200, if you get a Walk for Life t-shirt. If you like Four Rivers, you got to raise at least $500. If you raise $1,000, you get a Choices Yeti tumbler. And if you raise $2,000 plus, you're part of the Lifesaver Club and you get a Choices cooler backpack. And the top walker gets 2 free round trip tickets. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of incentives, and like Liz said, we were number 4 last year out of a lot of churches, and we are growing, but we were number 4 and raised almost
80 churches.
Out of 80 churches. So God
Orlando
challenges us every year. Yeah, you can clap for God. It's not us.
Yes. To God be the glory.
He always challenges us. So I want to let you know when the walk is. You don't have to come to the walk to be a sponsored walker, because the walk is more symbolic. But if you do want to come to the walk, it's Saturday, May 6th, so a little under 2 months. And registration starts at 8. You get there and you turn in any cash or check donations that you received. And the walk starts around 9, ends around 10, and it's at Blue Jacket Park. So we'll be announcing things every week, but just for us to get the ball rolling. I'll be available after service today if you want to get registered, but if you want to do it later or at home, you can go to choicesfriends.com//walk for life. If you want to write that down, or it's up there if you want to take a picture. But just make sure that you, when you're joining, click register, and then you'll see a lot of drop downs. Make sure you choose Covenant Fusion Church as your team, and that you choose Liz Rizzi as our team captain. We don't want you getting on the wrong team. We want you on our team. Not that we don't love everybody else, but
You'll tell them how much fun we have that day.
And we have a lot of fun that day. When we get there, we're eating donuts. We're drinking coffee. The kids love it. Our kids participate in this. This is not just for the adults. All of our kids, our youth get involved in this, and they're walking, they're jumping. We have worship there that day. There's a live worship band. And so we have a lot of fun. It's definitely worth your time to get up.
Face painting.
I am not Tara's waiting for the face painting. She said, is there going to be face painting again this year? So
great family event.
I am not a morning person, and it is worth my time to get up in the morning because I love being there and it's so much fun. So another couple ways that you can help out is you can invite us to speak to your group. If you have a business or your own organization or any type of group of people that you meet with. Last year we met with, it was a Christian group. It was called Lighthouse Ladies, and they invited us to come, and Liz spoke to them, and she shared with them all about what we do, basically what she was doing today. So we need to expand it beyond. You have connections. We need to utilize those connections. So if you have groups of people that we can meet with, please let Liz or I know so that we can schedule a date to meet with them. A fundraising idea should be up on the screen. We love doing bake sales, and plus we get to eat all the leftovers, so that's pretty fun. So if you have bake sale abilities, even if you just buy cookie dough and slice it, that's also bake sale ability. Or you make pudding or no bake options. Those are also part of the bake sale abilities. So if you could do a bake sale or a lemonade stand in your driveway, and what we did, we put out an A-frame or a yard sign in the grass on our curb, and we let people know a week or 2 weeks ahead of time, hey, we're going to be out here doing a bake sale. Or I called schools, or I've called pizza places. Last year, we also have a picture of Liz there with Tara. We had a pizza place, a local place. Local places are usually your best bet. So if you have restaurants that you know the owner, talk to that owner and make those connections and say, hey, we're doing Walk for Life. Could we set up a table outside your restaurant so that as people are coming in or out, they also graciously donated gift certificates. People love to get something back in their hand when they donate to you. So putting something back in their hand makes people think, I got something for my donation. So if you have ways, use your own creativity. We have so many different ways. Again, if you want to register, if you want to pull out your phone and do it right now, that's great. If not, do it at home. choicesfriends.com/walk for life. So please join Covenant Fusion Church team as we prepare to watch this video before our message today.
Awesome. Are we good? Seems like it's on the loop. All right. God